Here we are, guys, in Grow a Garden. Now this is how to get big plants and trees and stuff. As you can see, guys, I've got some giant plants. Look how big this pepper is. Look at that lotus in the background. That is crazy. And look at this dragon fruit tree. Now I'm going to be showing you guys how I've done this today and how you can do the exact same. So let's get on into it now. Essentially, guys, first part of the video is just going to be a part for big trees, and then we'll get on into big fruits. So guys, of course, you might have noticed whenever placing down trees in Grow a Garden, they can be many different sizes. Here's this dragon fruit tree. I've got this rainbow one, and I've got also a golden one. This golden one's a little bit bigger over here, and then we've for some reason got an absolute giant one here as well. Now the question is, how can we get bigger plants whenever you place them down? Well, whenever you guys place down a plant, it's going to be a random chance to be a random size. Of course, it's going to be a small chance to be this big, but it can occur. Now in order to increase that chance, what you guys can do is place down sprinklers, and I'll quickly show you guys why right now. So essentially, if we go to the gear shop and look at the sprinklers, guys, some sprinklers will go ahead and actually increase mutation chances. As you can see, guys, increases growth speed and fruit size, increases growth speed and mutation chances. This does all three. Same with this one. So by placing these down around your plants, it's not only going to increase the speed at which they grow, but it's also going to have a chance to make them a bit bigger. So that's what you guys can do there in order to make these plants bigger. Now, honestly, guys, even if you do get a massive plant, the size of the fruits that they still produce are roughly the same. Like, these fruits that are getting produced on this giant dragon fruit tree aren't guaranteed to be like this size. It is just a random chance, guys. And honestly, having big trees in the game really isn't that special, if I'm being honest. Now, how do we get big fruits though? How do we get fruits like this, which are going to be worth billions? Well, let me go ahead and explain. In order to get fruits this size, this is what you guys need to do. We need to take advantage of the sprinkler method glitch. Let me explain how to do and use this glitch. So as you can see, guys, I've got tons of sprinklers placed down over here. These sprinklers has been what's allowed me to get giant candy blossoms. So how can we go ahead and do this? Well, let me explain. What we need, guys, first of all, is one of each sprinkler. Now, you might be thinking, isn't that going to be quite expensive and quite hard to do? Well, don't worry, I'm going to be showing you guys a free way later on. Let me quickly explain how these work. So we're going to go into the gear shop right now, and we are going to open it up, and we want to buy one of each sprinkler. So we want to buy one master sprinkler. Of course, none of these in stock right now. You might need to wait for them to be in stock, or I'll be showing you guys a method later on where you guys can get them for free without even buying them here. You're going to need one godly sprinkler, guys, so make sure you purchase one of these. Here we go. Boom. You are also going to want to have an advanced sprinkler. Here we go. And you're also going to want to have a basic sprinkler. Now that we have all of these sprinklers, we're ready to do this glitch. Now let me go ahead and explain, guys, how you can get all them sprinklers without having to spend Robux. Because honestly, guys, a lot of the time they might not even be in stock. So first of all, guys, if you want to know if they're in stock, come to the Grow Garden Discord server, go to the announcements channel, scroll up, and you guys will find this message. Here's the official stock server. Keep in mind, guys, you can also just type this link into Google, and that'll send you guys the link to this, so you don't have to join the Grow Garden Discord server. But in this server, guys, go ahead and click on channels and roles, and make sure you select Godly Sprinkler, Master Sprinkler, Basic, and Advanced Sprinkler. You'll be notified and pinged on Discord whenever these come into stock. As you can see, guys, it updates every single time these shops change stock, and it will notify you whenever one of those things are, of course, in stock, guys. So that is super useful, and you guys can use this in order to get all them sprinklers, guys. Now that's going to help you and save you a lot of time, because otherwise you might be waiting for a long time before any of these sprinklers come into stock, guys. So you can literally just go ahead and do something else, maybe play a different game, guys, and when they come back into stock, you can quickly leave, join Grow Garden, and purchase them, which is super useful. Now there's a better way of going about them, guys. Now you might have been seeing notifications on my screen saying moles have given me shekels and trowels and stuff. Well, pretty much, guys, this is the mole method. The mole method is OP. This is what you guys got to do for the mole method. Essentially, guys, the mole method, how do we do this? Well, moles are pets that you guys can get from these eggs over here. As you can see, it's a 22% chance. Of moles are kind of high chance from these eggs, guys, the night eggs. Now, the thing is about the moles, guys, you don't have to buy these eggs for Robux. You can actually get them for free by simply playing through the Moonlit event. In the reward track, you guys can get up to 13 of those eggs for completely free by getting at least 430 of the moon points. How can we get those points, guys? Well, all you need to do is just trade your moon mutated fruits here to get points. You guys will get moon glow Sorry, not moon glow. You'll get moonlit. You'll get also bloodlit as well during blood moon events, and of course they'll only be applied during nighttime. So whenever you guys have those plants, you just pick them up and you trade them in to the owl, and he'll go in and give you guys points, which is super useful. I'm trying to see if I've got any right now to show you guys. I don't think I do in my inventory, sorry, in my garden right now, which is a bit unfortunate, but make sure you guys do that and make sure you guys get moles. Now if you guys can try and equip 8 moles at once, in order to do that guys, you can simply increase the amount of pets you guys can equip at once. And in order to do that, you need to trade in a pet that's of a certain age. In order to age up your pet, just make sure it has a hunger. Whenever it has hunger, guys, this XP is going to go up over time, therefore aging it up. So for example, I'm just going to start off at required age 20, then it's going to 40, 60, 80, and 100. And then you guys are going to get an extra 5 equip slots. After that, guys, you just equip all moles. The reason why we want that is because these moles together are going to give us so much stuff. The reason why is because every 80 seconds, these moles are going to dig underground and find treasure. This can be gear or shekels. This gear can be anything from the gear shop, including the master sprinklers, the godly sprinklers, guys, which is super useful. So if you guys just stay AFK in the game with a bunch of moles, you guys are eventually going to get a lot of these sprinklers, guys, for completely free, which is super useful. I've actually got a lot of master sprinklers and godly sprinklers right now just from these moles being AFK. Super useful, guys. Now of course, if you feed your moles and age them up, their passives are going to grow to become even better, therefore reducing the time in which they're going to dig underground, therefore giving you guys more gear, which is awesome. So once you guys have went ahead and done this, this is the next step to get the massive fruit. So what you guys need to do is you need to go ahead and claim up every single one of the fruits in the area where you guys are going to place down the sprinklers. The reason why is because if there is fruit already there, then it will not grow bigger. It has to be on fresh fruit. So what we're going to do is, guys, we're going to claim up all these fruits right now. Fortunately, I've got max backpack space, not useful, but you're going to place down all them fruits. And what you guys are going to do once you've went ahead and done that is place all of your sprinklers down around the tree that you guys want the big fruits on. So this would pretty much affect my candy blossom tree and my cacao tree. The godly sprinkler has a bit more radius, so I'd also get them on this dragon fruit tree. Master sprinkler again has got pretty good radius, so I'll get it on all of these other trees too. So you guys can go ahead and use this in order to essentially maximize your maximize the size of things on your garden. And it's super useful because honestly, guys, the things here are worth so much money, guys, whenever you make them big size, especially if you guys do this on high value fruits to begin with. It honestly just gets crazy. So that is the best way to get big fruits inside a grow garden, if you lot were wondering. I think that's honestly probably going to be it for the video here inside of the game, and I guess like and subscribe for more.